Hello again, this is GoJet4553 from Denver to Montrose, Colorado. Scheduled for 1 hour and 6 minutes. According to my calculations here in the flight plan, it would be about 36 minutes. So somewhere between 30 minutes an hour we should put us there. We'll be starting and pushing back shortly from gate Bravo 92 in Denver International. Taxiing to runway 25. The winds today in Denver are out at 270 at 16, gusting to 24 knots. So they're kicking pretty good. I'm showing winds right now at 32 knots, 273 at 30 knots. So they're gusting pretty good. So this will be an interesting takeoff, I think. So we'll get the engine started here and get ready to push back. We're back up and have our fun going to Montrose. So let's see what happens here. So we'll go outside and push back. Let's see, we're going to turn, I believe, that way, yes. So let's see what happens here. Notice how nicely this is a custom pack of Denver International Airport. Notice the markings, all the gates are marked and everything on this. This is pretty decent. So let's see what happens here. And taxi lights are on. We better announce our departure, our taxi here. Let's see, where's my mouse? Oh golly. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Let's see. Tab. Let's see. Tab. There we go. Now we're on our way. This is a pretty good representation, I think, of Denver International. If you look around here, notice it looks pretty good, pretty accurate. So, another plane there getting ready to go. I got this Air Canada Jazz plane. I don't know why I did that. I could have made it a couple other options as far as the skin goes, but we'll leave it the way it is for now. Because Denver's a big United hub, also Frontier, serves most of the Midwest area. There's a few Delta flights, not very many into Denver because it's a United Airlines hub. Of course, Montrose is up in the Rockies, so it should be an interesting flight. Although the winds in Montrose are relatively calm, at least they were a minute ago. So that should help us a little bit. We'll be coming in on ILS 17, at least according to the winds, that way we'll do. Unless it changes between now and then, and I hope not. There's a long taxiway here to get to runway 25. Yeah, you're right, Belle. I got a little time before I have to go pick up the girl at school, so I figured I'd put in a flight. This is a short one to Montrose, Colorado, up in the Rockies, so we'll see what happens. Should be interesting anyway. Winds in Denver are terrible. They were gusting as high as 31. Now I'm showing them at 28, 29 knots. So they're kicking around pretty good this morning or this afternoon in Denver. Like I say, it's a long taxi down to the runway 25, which is southwest corner of the airport. So they have 4 north and south runways, and they have 2 east and west runways. Of course, the wind's blowing out of the west, so our choice is to take the west runway. Oh, this is H, so we're looking for G. Let's get over here and pick up G, which is the next one. But whoever did this did a really great job on this airport, drawing it out, because everything is well marked. Really nice. The scenery is pretty good. Surrounding scenery is pretty good. So I'm impressed with what he did. It looks pretty realistic to the real place. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, DIA is yeah, he did a great job on it, I think. Well, those balloons are moving pretty good down there, so that wind was really blowing. Shouldn't take very long to get off the ground with 30 knot wind. Should lift us up without alternating power, I think. We'll see. Before I ever start moving down the runway, I'm going 30 knots, 28 knots, so that'll make life interesting. Forgot to set some information here, so better get busy and do it. We're about ready to go here, I think. We'll get to 30,000 feet, and about the time we get to 30,000 feet, we're going to be coming down again, so it won't be very long in the sky. Boy, those balloons are moving pretty good. Heaven's sakes. That wind's blowing them crazy. So we should be here momentarily, be ready to go, I think. What did the winds quit blowing? I'm going slower here. What's going on? What are the winds now? 31 now. Holy cow. They are really blowing out there. Let's let people know we're taking off. Huh? As you can see, it says runway 25. And let's kick on the landing lights. We will be ready to go momentarily. Oh, let's turn on the autopilot. That'll help too. I don't know if I'll turn off the recording or not. I may just let it record the whole time. I don't know. We'll see. not to. You never know. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens, huh? Well, 50 knots already. We just started rolling. This is pretty awesome. Now we're going to break down pretty quick here. And gear up. What are you doing that for? Oh, we turned the heading a little bit. Flaps down. The airborne. And let's hit our first waypoint. Over here. Let's put our vertical nav in place. Flaps down completely now. Should be turning some more south here in a minute. There's I-27 or I-425, I think, below us. It's the east bypass around Denver. I-70 right below us. I think we're on the right thing here. Let's see what it's telling me. Oh yeah, we'll be turning shortly. Here we go. Moving around a little bit because of the wind. You see downtown Denver in front. Some adjusting here, some things. So I know what the weather's going to be in Montrose. Yes. And I think I'm going to stop the recording now, and I'll pick it up when we reach Montrose. Had some signal issues today, so I don't know how your signal is. I'm showing a yellow signal up here, but I'm showing green coming off of my system, so it should get better. Flying over eastern part of Denver, I think Aurora, one of the southwest roads in over Denver, runs south, north and south of Denver. Well, we're approaching 10,000 feet pretty fast when you land, when you take off at such a high altitude. We're up to 280 knots. There's Denver down there, what you can see of it in the mountains. Looks like everything's pretty much obscured. I thought I saw Pikes Peak here a minute ago, but I don't think we're going to be that fortunate. It's pretty obscure right now, unless we get up a little bit. you getting any kind of a signal at all, or are you getting interruptions in it, Bill? Because I'm showing a yellow, which means it's okay, but it's not very good. So I'm wondering if you're having problems picking it up at all. I'm showing it pretty decently here, but I don't know. Oh shoot here. Let's see what's going on down here. Turned on my other computer here. Yeah, let me see if I can track myself. There we are. I don't think this is going to even start. I'm going to have to replace my Samsung tablet, I think. It just doesn't want to work anymore. I'd like to get another little thing like this notebook I got. About the right size anyway. Should be able to see the Air Force Academy over here someplace. Get to it. We're not quite there yet, I guess. Following I-25, it looks like, right below us. Over on outside view 2 we got. Well, that's I-25 there, I believe. I mean, the Air Force Academy is going to be up over here someplace. That does look like I-25. And that looks like the airfield of the Academy, so let's see. I would think that this was probably the Air Force Academy area, but we don't see it. Let's look and see. No, don't see it, but I'm pretty sure that's the runway because the way the runway sets with I-25 over here, that would be the glider port down here, right there. That would be the Air Force Academy glider port, would be my guess. Oh well, so much for that. We're going to go on to Montrose anyway. We should be there pretty soon. We're not very far away now. Let's see, we're coming up to Solar. Really, 6 nautical miles to Solar. Solar, and that shows us 27 minutes out, so we're not very far. just coming over Colorado Springs now. So that was the Air Force Academy heliport, or glider port. Colorado Springs below us. We're Manitou Springs. Let's see, we're approaching 18,000 feet. Over here with my mouse again. Find my mouse. Where's my mouse? Oh, it's not on there. That's right. Now it's on there. Okay, now where's my mouse? There it is. Up. Over. Control V. Set my altimeter. Let's see about the Montrose BOR too. 135 miles. Okay, we're not too far to go. So I'm going to have to fly my own self into the runway. So. We're going to sprint. I flipped over from my Creator Studio to YouTube, where it showed that I was streaming. So I switched over to what you're seeing now instead of what I was programming. So. Well, we're just about at the top of our climb, and then we're going to be starting down shortly. So we're going up to 30,000 now. As soon as we hit 30,000, we'll be coming back down again. Let's see what's the latest weather in Montrose. Shoot, now it says it's 36 out of 36. I'm still going to land on the ILS because the winds aren't that strong. Let's count the winds here. Landing on runway 27. And it is 168. Winds are out of 360 and 4. So we're probably okay. Winds. It's calm winds anyway. Yeah, we're in good shape on the winds. Oh, can't see much though. Hey, Mr. Mercantile, where'd the mountains go? I guess they're down here for sure. There's a big overcast in the mountains. Must be getting ready for a snowstorm or something. Whoa. Nice looking weather, huh? No, I've still got 3 bags of candy. Nobody came. Nobody came to the door, so I got a ton of candy. I'm munching on it little bits of 2 pieces at a time instead of 20 pieces. So I got this big bag of assorted stuff. Tootsie Rolls, most of it. Then I got some peppermints, and I got some Sunkist, and then I got that Russell Stover stuff. I haven't touched any of those since that made me sick the last time. So no, I get more candy, and I got candy for a year. I don't need candy for a long time. If I just eat a couple pieces at a time, I'm okay. My blood sugar this morning didn't do my blood sugar well. My blood sugar last night was really high. This morning it was down, and then the second reading at 10 o'clock was even lower. So I did all right. And then I fixed the meatballs yesterday. That was 80 grams of carbs. So I had the rest. I had the second half of that today, and my blood sugar was low enough. I didn't have to take any for regular blood sugar, but I did have to take some for the carbs that I was intaking. So today I think my blood sugar is pretty good. Couldn't believe that extra hour sleep yesterday morning. That was really nice. Or Sunday morning. That was kind of nice. Well, we're at 26,000 now, just about 26,000 on our way up to 30. And then we'll start down right away. Once we get to the VOR for Montrose, then I got to fly it manually to get into the ILS. So that'll be interesting. I've done it before. I'm going to start doing more of that because so many times the runways change and you have to adjust your flight plan. So if I get it to the right waypoint, especially the smaller airports like this, then I can take it off of the last waypoint and get it into where I need to go. We should be turning pretty soon. Let's see how many miles we got to go yet. Oh, 7 miles, yeah, and then we'll start down. That's only about a minute away. So we're not going to make our 30, but we're coming close. Then we'll be turning a hard right. Here we go. What is this thing doing? Oh, I know what it's doing. It's climbing to 30,000 in a hurry so it can come down, I think. Now, you're there. What's going on here? Why is it doing that? Oh, I see why. Oh dear, this is wrong. It's 1. No, it's 1. Well, this is screwy. I got to take care of some things here now. Let's get rid of this VNAV. And then let's change our altitude. Control V. There. Now, why is it going up instead of down? I don't understand. Now we're doing things here, I think. Whoa! 39,000 feet. Somehow, I don't know why it did that, but it sure did. Why is it not? Oh, because I'm turning the wrong buttons here. Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. But we're going down anyway. Yeah, for some reason, this thing just really messed up on me. Now, maybe I can adjust this. Let's see what happens here. 1, 0, there we go. 1, let's go there, 5,000 feet. Okay, let's do this then. B. No. Control V. No. I refuse to do that. So we're going to do this ourselves, I think. I don't know what it did, but it did something crazy. So let's get rid of some airspeed. I don't know how this thing said. I thought it was going to climb to over 100,000 feet, but that's what it did to me. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Well, I can't dial it down to 10,000 feet that fast. I'm just going to have to wing it, I guess. Okay, we're on course anyway. We're 56 miles from where we need to be, so don't have too much of a problem with that. I want to go heading. Now, what's my heading? 270. Okay, let's go 275. And just keep going down until I can't get any lower. Where I want to be. Get my trim wheel to let me come down a little bit. We'll be in good shape. There we go. Now, down about where I want to be. Let's reduce my descent rate a bit, though. There we go, a little bit less than that. Winds are messing with me because I'm going down and going up. Even using my trim, I'm not getting things the way I want it. Airspeed. That's on. It should be good. There, now we'll hold our airspeed a little bit. That should help. Going down way too fast. Man, I must have put in an extra zero in the flight plan. Oh, I sure did. Well, I sure did. Yes. Now, let's go down and reload this. I think it's work. Initial. And open. Let's see. Load. Open. Now, let's go. Next, 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 next. Direct. There. I think I got it fixed. Yes, I got it fixed. I don't believe it. Yes, I got it fixed. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. I set my altitude was supposed to be at oh, that's cool. I accidentally set my altitude at 150,400 instead of 12,400. And so the plane was just climbing way out of line. But I think I got it figured out now. All I got to do now is go back and set some headings here. Because when I get there, I'm going to have to take over. Let's see. What's my... What is the 2986? Is the 2986? Oh, wrong way. 6. And now, over here. Coming in. Then we need to turn to 348. Okay. So, yep. This. 3. I think. Whew, I think I survived that one. I'm full of what? Oh, I think I'm going to actually survive this. Boy, I screwed that up big time. And we're what? 22 miles from the waypoint, so we're not that far from the airport now. I should have this figured out. Except I'm way off course, I think. No, not too bad. Yeah, I think that's Montrose right down in front of us. Oh, that could have been a disaster. Plane won't even fly at 100,000 feet. Yeah, it looks like the airport just about down in front of me now. Pretty close to it. There's no markings there except a runway because there's no scenery disc for it. So 17 miles from where I want to be now. Winds are, yeah, not bad. So we got to go up here and make sure everything's set. 168, 11.3. Okay. Oh shoot. Pushed the wrong button. I should be seeing the airport here pretty soon. Now my altitude's down a little bit. 9,000 maybe. ILS comes in what altitude? 9,000 right? It's 8,100, yeah. But I don't see it yet. Maybe I do see it. It's right there. I do see it now. So that's good. I'm going to turn to, let's go 348 now. Yeah, let's go altitude of 9,000. Oop, get rid of this. Oh, yeah, that's cool. You got your laptop up and working then. I probably ought to turn on my recording here. So I am turning final shortly. Yes, we're going to make final for Montrose in a minute. If I never get some. I need to look down here and see what I'm doing. Let's look here. Let's take this out a bit. I'm looking for what? BRUUK. Right there it is. Yes. Awesome. Right on. Right on. There's my mountain situation here. Oh, we're okay. Yeah, okay, good. Now, we're okay. And 10,000 feet. Lights go on. Let's reduce our speed to 230. Let's go to 210. Come on, let's slow down, guy. Thank you. And the lights are on. Now, where are we at here? Almost time to turn. The mountains seem awful close. We're at altitude now, so we should be okay. Maybe that's why they showed the arrival in the other direction. Let's go to the main view here. There we go. That's a little better. I'll flip it back in a minute. I'll start turning around here in a minute. Let's see. Heading. There we go. Yeah, we're going to make it now, I think. Awesome. Should be hitting the glide slope and heading momentarily. I think we got it wired. I'm going to use my, oh, there's the airport. I see it to the right a little, to the left a little bit. So we're doing okay. Let's get some, let's slow down a little bit. 180. Put in some flaps. We're about ready to intercept the localizer momentarily. Now we're turning in. Or will be momentarily. Ooh, the winds up here are nasty. Coming off of those hills. Wheels down. We're on the glide slope, so I'm going to reduce it a little more yet, speed-wise. Add a little more flap. Yeah, those mountains are kind of playing games with us on the air. Wind's coming up off of those mountains. Yep, and then this side has nothing. It's flat, so we're getting some gusting off of that plains up the mountain ridge. So we got to deal with that a little bit. What are we showing? Yeah, we're showing winds at 30 knots from our left, from right to left. So that's why you can see it looks like we're pointed off a little bit. And we are. In order to go where we're going, the airplane has to take a different heading. So we'll see what happens when we get to the ground. Hopefully the winds will be a little bit less when we get to the ground. see the L-port altimeter is 5758. We're at 7,500, so we're about 2,000 feet off the ground now. Be about 1,000 feet here pretty soon. We're starting to square up a little bit now with the runway. Go with throttle. Try to keep my speed up a little bit. Full flaps. Well, it's all on me now, I guess.
Sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate.
50, 40, 30.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Settle, 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 settle.
20,
Settle.
2, 2.
No, we bounced a little bit. That's all. Oh, we bounced again. That's just not good. That wind was nasty. What was the wind? Why didn't it tell me the wind was something when it wasn't? Oh. Oh, yeah, side crosswind at 30 knots. No wonder I was all over the place. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Let's stop here and get over here. Whoa! I thought I had 3-knot winds. I had 30-knot crosswinds. That wasn't very nice. No wonder I couldn't land the stupid thing. Let's see, where do we want to go? Does this look, yeah, this looks like there should have been a terminal up here. This is where we're going to go anyway. We're going to call it a terminal. Well, we're going to park here for now and call it quits for the day, or at least for this flight. Boy, that was a nasty landing. I thought I had straight-on winds. Instead, I had crosswinds like crazy. Anyway, let's get this stopped. And I'm going to have to go pretty soon, so I need to get some numbers here real quick. 1933. Well, we'll talk to you again soon. That's it with the recording. And hit with the streaming.